Innovative di Hatiku represents a slogan that focuses on prioritizing community and future students, especially from the B40 groups. The spirit that arises from this slogan is to continue the effort to always give and help the community and prospective students in need. This slogan should remain a principle in every innovative citizen, so that this slogan is spoken in every community throughout the state in Malaysia, and make innovative as the main option to pursue higher education.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.
Innovative di hatiku.
Okay, Assalamualaikum, Miss Liyana. How are you today? We meet again.
Good. Hi, how are you? I'm okay.
Alhamdulillah, me too. I'm okay. So without wasting much time anymore, let's just jump right into our topic for today. Pandemic since 2020, how it affects you as an individual. So Ms. Liyana, before we start going into detail with pandemic, I would like to ask you, can you share with us today about your favorite pastime? What do you love to do when you have free time?
Okay, hi. Thank you for inviting me for a second day for this live session. For Faculty of Aviation under Innovative International College. Thank you. We meet again.
Yeah.
Interesting topic for today. Pandemic. Well, I think not just me. For the people all around the world, especially in Malaysia, with the numbers of cases keep on increasing on a daily basis. It's an interesting topic. It affects me as an individual from many aspects, especially the fact that we all cannot go out as normal. Mask is a compulsory item, is a compulsory accessory. We can go nuts without mask, basically.
True.
Like whenever we see people walking around without mask, I can get paranoid, just like, wait, what? No mask on your face? So yeah, pandemic. The pastime, my favorite pastime, coming back to your question, right? I love to do many things during my pastime. I think like being a normal person, right? Besides Siti, I love to be a couch potato, enjoying my Netflix moment while snacking my favorite snacks, pistachios, potato chips. Sometimes I love to eat ice cream while enjoying my favorite romantic comedies movie. I watch many kinds of movies, especially those with Anne Hathaway in it, or Reza Rahadian. I enjoy Indonesian movies as well. Apart from that, I love to drive around to many places because currently at the moment I'm staying in Cyberjaya. So we have access, we are located near to KL. So normally we drive around to downtown. We'll go to Pavilion or KLCC. Not just for shopping, because I love going to Kinokuniya. I love to be in bookstore or a drugstore such as Sephora, Watsons or Guardian because of ambience. I actually have all those. I have all those stuff, all the toiletries, all the books ready in my place. But the fact that the ambience that I just love to be surrounded by books. I think by nature I'm actually a bookworm, but due to this pandemic, I don't have the time to shop physically and select my own titles of the book. To shop around to be in Kinokuniya. Besides that, like to pick up my own novels is very impossible for me nowadays. To complete a full novel of I have this one favorite author, Cecilia Ahern. I don't have much time to read book because I'm focusing more about to complete articles or journals about my research because I have embarked in my second year as a PhD student, alhamdulillah. So it's impossible for me to do whatever I was doing during my pastime. Because of this new dedication, new commitment as a PhD student. Thank you.
Okay. So it appears to me that you seem to be a romantic person, Liyana. Maybe you can share with us today why you have a certain affection towards this Indonesian actor Reza Rahadian.
Okay. What made you think I am a romantic person? You didn't know me in person.
I don't know, because you said that you love watching all those movies with Reza Rahadian. Actually, I know this person, I know this actor, and in my opinion, I thought that he always starred in romantic movies. So that's why I assume that you are a romantic person. since you are you like to watch those kind of movies?
I think first and foremost, if there is any Indonesian who's watching this live session today, you guys are lucky to have an actor like Reza Rahadian in the community, coming from your country. Apart from being good looking, he is very talented. I must say he's very talented. The first movie from Reza Rahadian that I watched, the title is Habibi and Ainun. So it was a sad movie inspired by the love story of the president of Indonesia. If I'm not mistaken, the third president, I might be wrong, sorry, I might be wrong, but it was based on the real story of the love life of this president towards his wife, his late wife. So before watching Habibi and Ainun, I've heard about it many times. In fact, when I was scrolling, the Netflix account was looking through, they always like have this recommended movie to watch. So a couple of years ago, like I came across the IG story. People was like, "Oh, so sad, this movie, so sad. It's very inspiring and whatnot." I was like, like, who is this actor Reza Rahadian? who is this Habibi and Ainun?
Tak kenal maka tak cinta, right?
Correct. Until like I don't know whether it happened this year or last year. I cannot recall perfectly, but there was this one late actor from Malaysia. If you can recall, Ashraf Sinclair, the late Ashraf Sinclair. The wife, the wife of this actor is Bunga Citra Lestari. So the name, I love Bunga, because she's very sweet and it's pretty. And then like there was this one song that she sang for this movie called Cinta Sejati. So when Ashraf passed, right, sudden pass of Ashraf Sinclair, so people start to play this song on the radio. So while driving one day to office, right, I heard about this song. I said, wow, this song is so nice, because and I tracked back. Oh, it's actually the OST or the background for this movie called Habibi and Ainun. So there was at this one weekend during semester break. I had nothing to do, so I said, okay lah, why not watch this movie on this like after lunch? It's just like it was a sad movie. I cried. I never know before that our neighboring country like Indonesia has such a great president. Well, actually on a personal level, in that movie, Reza played the great role as Habibi, who went to the same secondary school with Ainun. He was like teasing Ainun during when he during this time, when they met at a secondary school. So he was teasing Ainun that he told Ainun that you are not pretty, you like gula Melaka or something like that, because to resemble that Ainun did not has a fair skin, Ainun has a dark complexion, so you're not pretty and stuff like that. And then after that, Reza moved to Aachen, Germany to pursue his study in aircraft engineering. It's very inspiring because he envisioned to build an aircraft for Indonesia. Very inspiring. So the movie, without me realizing, it's very close to my heart because I have this deep passion in aviation, right? And then this character, the love that he had for his country, and then the love that he had for Ainun. So and also Aachen, when I was in Germany back in 2013, I visited Aachen. So this how I developed the interest towards Reza Rahadian until I completed the entire sequel. There were like 3 sequels: Habibi and Ainun 1, Ainun 2, Habibi and Ainun 2, and Habibi and Ainun 3. So Habibi and Ainun 2 is about Reza had this one girlfriend in Germany. I think German. Her name is Liyana.
Liyana,
so,
okay.
So they did not last long, not because there's this like one factor, because Reza did not want to stay longer in Germany. So he wanted to come back to contribute to Indonesia. It's very interesting. It's very sad as well. Second movie is so sad. Yeah, the first movie they portrayed this plot where Ainon passed. Ainon is a doctor. She started medicine, she became a doctor. She passed away in Germany. Then they have two kids, two sons. So second movie is about the love. Before Ainon, there was this one lady named Liyana. They broke off. They break off because of this sentiment of patriotism as well. That movie is more about, the first scene already made me cry, because Reza was like holding the granddaughter's hand, walking to the graveyard to visit Ainul's grave. And these are all the stories about how they met, how in love they were. It's very sad. So I recommend those who's watching the live session today to go dig up about this Habibi and Ainon. In fact, you, Miss Najwa, you haven't watched it.
Yeah,
So
I
you
haven't
can
watched
watch
it. I have heard about the movie, but haven't watched it.
You should. When I stopped, Habibi and Ainon 1 and Habibi and Ainon 2 is available on Netflix. But then I think, where is the Habibi and Ainon 3? Because everyone was talking. I have one Indonesian friend, because when I was 16 years old, I was in this exchange student program in Sumatra Barat. So I have this one I would call as adopted family, something like that, because I stay with her family for I think around 6 months like that. I went to the same school, and she for exchange purpose, right, she went to Malaysia and stayed with my family. Then everyone was talking, she was uploading about this title. I said, Ainon 3, Habibi and Ainon 3 came out already, but it's not available on Netflix. So after I think I waited for 1 year, because it was out in 2019. So I waited the entire I only got the hang of it, hands-on of that movie in this year.
Okay.
So please watch this movie. And then just an interesting update as well. Like being Malaysian, right? To be honest, I'm a fan of Indonesian movies, Indonesian films, compared to Malaysian. Sorry, but because of the plot, because the way they design the movie, the plot is not it's not predictable. It's like not like our Malay movies, right? Like we can easily
predict.
You or dramas, like you graduate, you become CEO because your parents are. It's nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with such plot in Indonesian movie. And then each of the movie song is also very romantic. I love all Indonesian songs. Though I'm not a good singer, but I love all Indonesian songs. To name a few bands that I love, while doing house chores, or while studying, I love to play music while reading books. I'm such a loud person. I don't like to be in a quiet place. I find it creepy because of it's creepy. I tend to do my work faster with the loud music.
I see.
Name a few bands from Indonesia that I love, or a singer, Sila on 7. There was Match, Rosa, Afghan.
Wow, okay.
There's other singers. These are the favorite one. I would love to sing during this live session, but I don't want your area, Miss Najwa. Where are you staying, Miss Najwa?
I'm in Pasir Gudang, Johor.
Okay. God forbid lah. If I started to sing, your area will be flooded lah. Instantly this afternoon. So yes. But I don't want. This. Just I keep it for myself. I'm not going to sing today.
But Miss, just for the sake of this live session, for the sake of the love of Habibi and Ainon, can you please at least sing a little bit of the line, maybe from The song Cinta Sejati that you said earlier? Maybe? No?
Why don't you play it as your background, the song of Cinta Sejati? I think not for today not for
Okay.
today, but you won't change, like I won't do some magic to the frog, turn it to become a prince, not a good singer, to transform something. I recommend to it was on a loop, it was on my playlist for few months. Oh, Bunga
Bunga.
Citra Lestari, sing it so well. It's a beautiful song. And every
Okay.
time, every time I heard this song, oh my God, I feel the love that she had to Ashraf Sinclair. Thank
True,
you.
true. Betul, betul. True love. Okay. Anyway, Miss, you have informed us that you are currently working on a research paper, right? For your PhD, sorry. Yesterday, from the yesterday session. So, would you mind telling us more about your research?
Sure. I can spare you some points about my research. Okay. I think those who followed the live session yesterday know that I have this deep passion in aviation. For my degree, right, I did a thesis on passenger connection. I was using the real-time data from Malaysia Airlines to collect this information for passengers misconnection. So, like I mentioned earlier, I collected with a team of 5 to 6 during that time. I collected all the information relevant to develop this research in the form of hard copy. So my office back then in 2020 was in KLIA, Flight Management Building. So I had to move back and forth just to collect this paper from KLIA to Subang. So after I gathered all the information in terms of hard copy, we put all the information in Excel format. So that's how we are able to do some pivoting and do the analysis to translate into more meaningful data that soon made us realize from bottom up until the management level how much loss that we incurred by when misconnection happened during the event, this unfortunate event. So when passengers being misconnected, I give you a simple a simple example. So for example, Miss Najwa, if you have traveled to abroad before, I can give you example like okay, for example, I no need to go far. From passengers coming from Australia, if they transit to Kuala Lumpur, our main hub, KLIA, then they have this onward journey maybe to Senai Airport or to Kota Baru or to Langkawi, right? So KLIA is a transit hub, like A, B, C. So point B is a transit hub. So normally people have this chance that passengers will highly get misconnected because of many factors. So when you got misconnected at the transit hub, the airlines that handle these passengers, they need to compensate because the passengers are boarded with them, right? So the compensation can come in many forms, depends on how many hours. So below 6 hours, you'll be given meal vouchers, and then longer than 6 hours, more than 6 hours, 6 to 12 hours, you'll be provided with meals, hotels, and transportation to the hotel, and then coming back to the airport. So this amount, without us realizing, right, each of this amount, if translated into monetary form, it costs a lot for the airline. So the research that I developed through Six Sigma analysis, Six Sigma project in Ishikawa diagram, right, the fishbone. So we highlight all the contributing factors are from late arrival of the aircraft and then the aircraft technical issues. These are some of the factors that I can share with you that can contribute towards passengers misconnection. So during that point of time, I realized as well that there's a very limited research or study that has been conducted, not just in Malaysia, but also in Southeast Asia for that matter. So the real data from Malaysia Airlines. Malaysia Airlines is the premium, having this premium business model. In masters as well, I expanded the same research on passengers misconnection by using AirAsia data after we have signed the NDA, since they have this concept called fly through. So normally we understand that being a low cost carrier, right? AirAsia has this point network, meaning just A to B. It's very direct. But with AirAsia X is another subsidiary of AirAsia Group. They are offering more extended network, meaning that passenger can travel to longer route with long haul flights. So this is called concept called fly through concept. So I was using the same method, gather all the information, find out the root cause, how the misconnection can happen through this fly through concept as well.
I see.
For degree, for the thesis that I've done for degree, I was using this quantitative method. But for masters, I was using a qualitative method because I was talking to 12 top management from AirAsia to get their point of view and translate it into a thematic analysis in order for me to find out the root factor that are highly likely to contribute towards passengers misconnection. And in my research, I also recommend the strategies and the possible solution how to curb the misconnection from occurrence. We cannot eliminate it 100% because you know what, Ms. Najwa, in aviation industry, right? The late arrival of the aircraft sometimes is not caused entirely. It's not the 100% on airline shoulder. It's not 100% belongs to airline. Sometimes it can come from other stakeholders as well, because being in airline, you need to engage with internal and external parties. And also there's other factors such as act of God. We call it as act of God because weather,
natural occurrence.
Yes, natural disasters, correct. Things like that. So as much before when I was doing masters, right, I thought it was tough. So while completing my dissertation for masters, I thought that's it. Submit, okay, done deal. I'm not gonna do, I'm not going far from here lah. Just like done deal lah. Got masters, okay lah, masters, right? Because it was tough. It was tough for me because I studied in London, but then I collected the data in AirAsia, so I had to come back to Malaysia for a couple of months. I think 2 months to collect the data because not all top management available at the same time to attend the interview, right? But boy, I was wrong. Like, it is currently 100% times tougher for PhD because I need to dig up more journals to justify my findings, to develop this research, and propose the model that gonna fit the hub airport in Malaysia, a model that will fit or a solution to fit the carriers that's currently in Malaysia, because we have very few numbers of carriers. We only have Malaysia Airlines, Firefly, Maswings, and we also have Malino and AirAsia, right? To fit this passengers misconnection that will benefit the airlines, improve our hub performance. Our hub airport is Skala A, as well as the aviation industry in Malaysia at large.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, looking at how extensive your research is, I think the number one thing that drives you to further your studies into PhD is your passion in aviation. And that's something that I just cannot disagree. I think that's the biggest point. Yeah, your passion for aviation, your burning passion. Okay. Coming back to our topic today, which is regarding pandemic. So we have been in this pandemic for almost 2 years, I guess, almost 2 years since 2020. So how did you survive doing PhD? It's not an easy task, doing PhD during this pandemic. How did you do? How do you manage?
Can you tell from my facial expression? I'm laughing I'm laughing now because, oh my God, I swear to God, almost every day, the moment I embark, in this PhD, I did not know how soon I'm going to get the doctorate, but almost every day I feel like quitting, honestly, to be honest. So especially when I find it hard to develop or complete a task in a research, for a research, right, in the research paper, sometimes I had to cut my times, sacrifice not be able to sleep like everyone else during the weekend. I had to wake up, burn the midnight oils, woke up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. because you feel guilty by sleeping because you know the deadline is so near. You can, because I don't know whether you have encountered the same problem or the same issue. Like when you sleep, there's pending tasks. You cannot sleep, so you woke up. Then you just type all the information that you know. There's a question myself, right? Why on earth, Liyana, that you didn't stop just by having masters? But I know, like deep down in my heart, that I want this doctorate so bad, right? Even with the promise that I made to the late grandpa and to myself as well. It is a lonely journey. PhD is about yourself, if you do not do the next morning, you lose your momentum and no one will actually be by your side and it's just like, Liyana, you got to do this. You already, registered the program. I felt so alone. I have no classmates, like classmate that I had during the degree and master's time. It's more like if you don't do it, the laptop will not magically type the research and then it's done.
Yeah.
You have to. I wish there's a technology, just like read the research while I sleep. That's how lonely the journey is for me right now. Because of the pandemic, right? I had to join classes online. It makes it even tougher. I couldn't go to the campus, to find books, to find a place for me to read. So subjects such as a research methodology will be attended by a few other classmates, but I didn't have the chance to meet them. So there's no, because we are avoiding physical contact, but it's tough for me. It's tough for me because I'm not used to have online classes. I'm not used to have online classes, but it's not impossible. It's coming to the second years anyways, right? So this is one of the real life challenge, how it impacts me. The pandemic impacts me as an individual.
Okay, so Miss Liyana, on a more personal level, I'm wondering, how did you walk through this pandemic era? I mean, how are you coping with everything? Your daily routine has changed?
I think it has changed 360 of my life because I'm an OCD person. I'm very perfectionist. Pandemic, right? It's impossible for me to cope up in the beginning, in the early 2020. I become paranoid. Last year when we had the moment, we missed the time when we had zero number of cases, zero number. The first case, and then those people who died because of COVID-19 as a victim, right? So I decided to stop watching news. I stopped following KKM IG update, just like while waiting for the thing to happen, like, okay, hari ni berapa, KL berapa, Selangor berapa. It makes me macam, oh my God, sebelah ni siapa, like
Paranoid.
I become paranoid. So it makes me so anxious because I have family members, my loved one are staying with me. So I need to take care of myself and in order for me to take care of them. So at the same time, we don't know the external factors that might affect them, right? Because we are living in neighborhood. We don't know, like there's people who got affected already. So, and also like I had to invest more money to stock up for this brand. I love this brand called Yuki disinfectant spray. It's a brand from Australia, very good. I had to spray everything, stock up my Dettol supply, bottles of sanitizers. I think I can feel that, my palm is getting
thinner every day.
drier, right? Approximately from the moment the pandemic hit Malaysia last year up until now, July, right? I think if I can count, I have 150 bottles.
Wow, that's a lot.
if you can total up the sanitizer, the disinfectant spray, Dettol, besides that, you had to spend money to buy boxes of masks.
True.
You can wear it for a longer period of time, right? Fabric mask. Now the Delta variant is a norm, is everywhere now. Double layer and the shields. So easily 400 to 500 ringgit Malaysia was spent for this purpose. Before that, we never know that we need it. Now we become extra hygiene. I become extra OCD. Before PKPD was announced, right? We had the chance to dine in with mask, of course. I think if I bring along a box of wet tissue, I think I become the bartender or the
to wipe everything.
Yeah, I will wipe everything. I will spray everything. I will wipe like maniac. I think people was watching me. What's wrong with this lady? I mean, like, come wipe our table as well, right? Yeah, we have this anxious, the paranoid in me. That's why I limit myself going out. So I'm more towards like online shopping. So apart from that, I'm also a Young Living Star member. So I bought many bottles of essential oils that's functioned to eliminate all the bacteria on air. So they believe like, but it works. The paranoid has increased to another level. Because when you come back from anywhere, right, any other places, you have to shower immediately after. So the moment I step out from the car, I feel like taking shower, race upstairs, just like shower to make sure that everyone is safe. When everyone is safe, I'm happier because I don't know why. I'm more keen to protect everyone surrounding me. So I also have to nag everyone to do the same whenever they go out, or even when my mate wants to water the plant outside, I just wear mask because it's and all the advices not to touch your face, don't scratch your eyes no matter how itchy it gets, and just all the list what not to do outside because everyone can have COVID-19. We never know.
True. Okay, Miss Liyana, I think we are running out of time. But just final question. In your view, can students score good grades during this pandemic? And also we want to get maybe last tip from you as the ambassador for this faculty.
In a new norm, you guys can complain lah. I mean, everyone can start whining lah. Alah, macam alah tak attend class, and then you can sleep. You can skip classes. Do not do that, okay? Do not do that. We miss our old life, definitely. I miss traveling. I think I burned the free business class ticket by not traveling for almost 2 years. But it's okay. Just go with the flow. You cannot. Who are you to blame? Nak salahkan siapa, right? When pandemic happen, right? Just protect yourself. You cannot blame anyone. So follow the flow. Go attend the class. Just do your assignment and then just score. Don't make this pandemic as an excuse. Kalau after pandemic, you don't have education, then what are you going to do with your life, right?
Betul.
So deal with it. Let go. I mean, like let go and let God. Just like ikut je lah,
You just have to go with the flow lah, meaning.
Yes. Especially if you have for aviation, right? You have me in this faculty. Just enroll into our program. Don't hesitate. Don't wait any longer. Join our September class, which will commence on 30th of August. I think that's all for me today.
All right.
I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Keep up the good work. Don't give up. Don't feel sad or depressed by being at home. Try to find an activity that will keep you occupied. Okay. Stay safe and stay healthy. Maintain your social distance. Get vaccinated, okay, as soon as possible. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye. Thank you so much, Miss Liyana. See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Saya Cik Am, Senior Counselor, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Aiza, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Yahurin Muhammad Yasin, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Kana, inovatif di hatiku. Saya Aini, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Arisha, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Ain, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Wanu Fazira, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Nur Fahana binti Zul, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Asma Amanina, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, saya Hamka, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Muhammad Helmi bin Abdul Rahman, inovatif di hatiku.
Nama saya Nurul Al-Akila, penolong pendaftar Kolej Inovatif Antarabangsa, inovatif di hatiku.
Hai, nama saya Ahmad Faiz bin Abdul Razak, inovatif di hatiku.
Saya Abdul Rahman bin Kasbi, pendaftar Kolej Antarabangsa Inovatif. Inovatif di hatiku.
Inovatif di hatiku.